So when I got out, I wanted to change the way kids thought. I don't know if my kids or my godkids remember that after church. I know we just played games, really, and I know they really didn't understand what was going on, and neither did I at the time. But I brought them across the street and tried to teach them what their mind was capable of. Like, you are in control of your mind. Like, even if you like, if you start thinking crazy, like it's a boogeyman over there, you could tell your mind, yo, no, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Or you could be crazy and be like, that's a boogeyman over there, I need help. You could get it anyway. I just try to make it like your choices are your choices, you know.
Yeah, I remember when we used to talk. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Mia Hall. You are listening to Parables from the Projects. My co-host is my dad, Gordon Keelan, aka Gorgeous Gordy, but unfortunately, he is not with me at the moment. So I was with my dad all weekend, and we talked. And as we are dedicated in remaining consistent with this podcast and sharing our stories, we wanted to keep it going. I recorded a message of him while he was at the hospital. So here it is. Take a listen.
Yo, what's up? It's Big Gordy. I don't even know what to tell y'all, man. I want to tell y'all that it's some tough times coming when you're trying to do something. It's called my daughter 2 days before we was about to do 7, and I was like, yo, yeah, just be careful today, whatever. I think it was the same day or the next day, I wound up having to have an operation. We're gonna talk about that later, much later, because definitely if I get out of this, when I get out of this, not if. I don't ever want to see this place again. I don't even want to talk about it, but you'll hear a little bit about it. Thank you for listening. Peace. Be good.
So, yes, as you can tell, my dad is, wasn't his vibrant self. And I spoke to him, and he is on the mend. He had to have surgery. Like he said, I will tell you the backstory. So basically, we had a fiery kind of conversation. It wasn't an argument, but we definitely, were disagreeing on some things. And, we had to come to a consensus. And we did. We overcame it. And then Sunday, he texted me like, look, be careful. So, of course, my radar was up because, like I said, we've been trying to record this podcast for years. I mean, not the podcast, but we've been trying to share our story, how he went from Rikers to righteousness, how I went from the hood to Harvard for years. And, we're really starting to gain momentum. So he's like, be careful. My pastor at my church prayed for, parents and children. I went up for the prayer. I FaceTime my dad. Like, it's been a lot. And so I was coming back to New York and spoke to my dad, and I was asking him if he was all right. He was saying he was feeling sick. So basically, like the next day, he had to go in the hospital. As soon as I landed, my aunt Elvira took me to the hospital to go see him. The next day, he went into surgery. So it has just been a whirlwind. And so, like he said, man, you are going to, go after your dreams. But I always think like when you go after your dreams, the hard situations get harder, but the victories get bigger. So stay the course, stay focused. I know some people think it's cliche, but look, we're coming to you as living testimony. My dad is on the mend, like I said. He's feeling better, and I'm here giving you some pre-recorded stories. So I'm able to share about when he took out, his god kids from the projects, and, their moms trusted him with their children. They knew him, of course, from the neighborhood. And that's what he wanted to do after he got saved. He just wanted to take out his daughters and his daughter's friends and his friends' kids, and show them a different way. So for episode 8, funny enough, 8 is the number for new beginnings. And so we are starting anew. And I know that my dad is going to be starting anew after this. Like, like he said, he does not plan on going back to the hospital. And so we both, though, I'm keeping my, antennas up as well, keeping myself grounded in prayer, grounded in the word, because listen, it is not going to be easy. I already know the road ahead. We've only recorded 7 episodes. It's not easy. So I hope that you guys enjoy this episode. We celebrated his birthday. His birthday is on the 8th too. And remember, that is also, the weekend that he got saved was on his birthday. So it's very significant, the number 8. But yeah, like I said, pay attention to this parable, man. He talks about, just growing up in the hood. There's different priorities, and there's different people who are popular, sometimes for, the wrong reason. So here we go. Episode 8, Parables from the Projects. Let's do it. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, I remember when.
So how was your birthday? Tell us. That's going to be what's going on. How'd your birthday go?
I'm gonna tell you, if you don't believe in God after this story, you will. Nah, but my God, kids, I ran into. My birthday was so crazy because I went to work and my job was like so mad. Everything was smooth. I found contracts. I did everything like in a smooth manner, mad stuff. Then one of my homies from the job took me to get a drink, and then this principal. We had a drink in the Bronx, a couple of drinks just broke out. But I leave, my goddaughter tells me, like, Miss A, happy birthday, goddaddy. Francine is having something. She's having a retirement party, right? But in my mind, I ain't putting Francine with India, Nani, with all my other goddaughters from Pink House. Let me tell you. You're talking about the beautifulest day I had in a long time on my birthday.
Amen.
But it was so crazy, right? Because everything was lining up. I didn't plan none of it, y'all. That's my thing. I didn't plan not a drop of it. My plan was just to go to work, come home, I was just gonna chill. I was going to the cigar bar, right? Even that worked out because, all right, my goddaughter calls me on some stuff, and it was happened to be right around the corner from the place I was going. Then I didn't really know that all my old friends and my goddaughter was going to be there. So, yeah, it was kind of great. So I ran into all of them. We talked, and they reminisced me like, yo, goddamn, when you took us to here, mad stories, man. Mad stories. Oh, my God. So somebody could have set it up for a whole 3 months. Like, yo, we gonna hook you up, go ahead and goddaughters in this place. It would have never worked out so perfect like it worked out yesterday. It was just like I got to work perfectly. I came home perfectly. It was just crazy anyway. Then I got to even hang out with Fran and them from old school. We know each other since we were 7. So, and all the kids is like 30. Some of them, they got girlfriends. Some of their girlfriends was pregnant. Some of them is doing real good. So all of them is doing good. Everywhere got jobs and, got their sanity. They ain't freaking crazy. But it was just a crazy feeling, man. All day. And then me and my other daughter, Janae, was on the phone all day. Kept calling back and forth. Talking about stuff, just bugging out. She sent me some crazy texts. Like, she talks to me like me and her did a bid together. She curses and everything. She be like, yeah, what the fuck is up, daddy? You old motherfucker. I'm like, oh, my God. Yeah, it is. I know the language is kind of crazy. But, yeah, I just want to keep it 100 with y'all. Anyway, yeah, so I'm having this great-ass night, man, and then the time's just flying by. But then I'm going to the smoke bar with my friends. We do karaoke. It ain't even karaoke night, but, Gordy, we just grabbed the mic, started singing, rapping, dancing, just bugging out. Breathing all that damn smoke. I ain't gonna lie. Hanging out in the smoke bar. Anyway. But we had fun. I didn't even drink that much. Yeah, I had some, I think they had scotch or something, or Bacardi or something. Yeah, and then we just sip. We sip, smoke cigars or whatever. Chilling, just straight chilling. And then I runs into I don't even want to mention, Yeah. Anyway, I runs into people from the church that I hang out with, and we was hanging out. And it was a perfect night. It was kind of without a plan, without nothing. I'm not telling you people not to plan, but I'm gonna tell you something. Shoot, sometimes you let that shit ride, and you got a time of your life.
It all worked out.
But it all worked out. I can't wait to get the pictures back from it, man. I'm gonna be posting them all over the place. You can look for them on Instagram at Keep the Shape Man Gordy or Gordy Keelan on Facebook. Bam. We about to set it off out here. Y'all gonna be following us for a long time because we here. They should have stopped us a long time ago, right? Yeah.
Right.
They should have cut that. They could have stopped us a long time ago. Cause I done fell asleep driving that van with all y'all in it many a day.
Funny.
Many a day. Julian kind of like snitched. It's like
right.
I'm driving. They like I hear them in the back. We gotta find the pictures, man. They call their mother, say, "Yo, Gordy's falling asleep." I'm like, I hear y'all. Give me my phone back. Remember, I was the only one with a phone in Brooklyn. First, when the StarTex first came out, I had y'all was profiling with it. Bill was like $9,000 messing with y'all.
A minute.
Yo, you remember that? I don't know if y'all remember. Y'all had the first stuff. Oh man, my kids was shit was crazy, right?
Yeah.
Then we went from ashy to classy. Nah, not ashy, but I remember we didn't have.
No, we
when I first got out. Remember when I first got out, y'all didn't. We didn't have no money. I just had y'all. We got $5. We would go to each one of my friends' mother's houses, like right. Remember Mary?
Yep.
She's a cook for us. Yeah. Brandon, come on, how many is it? I'll be like 12.
Right. Right. So I'm glad you had a good time on your birthday, Pop.
Yeah.
Glad you enjoyed.
Oh my God, unbelievable. Only thing that missed was you sneaking up on me. Remember last year, Danny gave me a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
You was in New York. You was in the Bronx. I'm walking to the bar with my friends and my daughter bus, and I'm like, I know he was in L.A. So I'm looking at this lady walk up the block, and I'm like, damn, that looked like Mia. But as close as she got, I was like, oh shit! It was kind of a shot. If I'd have caught a damn father now. Anyway, True tales from the hood. I remember Oprah Winfrey I remember this guy made it only Oprah Winfrey show. He was talking like this. He said he was from the hood, a white dude, I think it was. And he said he did all this stuff, right? And Oprah gave him a shot. He wrote a book. He was on, news thing telling his story to find out it was all a fraud. Yo.
Terrible.
Found out it was a fraud.
That's why we got the true tales.
That's why we said true tales. What we said, Mia, was that
true tales.
True tales from the hood.
Absolutely. All right. So
remember
that is our what's going on.
That's our what's going on. What's going on is
segment.
Gordy's birthday. Bam! All week long, coming at you live.
All right. So our next segment is called
The Parable of the Day.
All right. So the true tale of the day. I remember my dad talking about pink houses in the last episode, and you all remember that. 5%ers had a big influence on everybody in the hood, and he was the new kid on the block for a little bit, him and his brother Darren, but they were both small. And I remember my dad, you talking about pink houses and just how it was, but also about this day when you were on the basketball court, and it was a little hard. Can you tell me that story?
Yeah, so if I said it was a day, it was all my childhood. No, I wasn't that athletic, man. I don't know. I wasn't. I just wasn't. I was good at football. Football was kind of like, but basketball, I couldn't really play in it. That was the thing, man. Even though I did kind of play football when I was on the grass, but the basketball court is where it was the embarrassing stuff when people wouldn't pick you. You couldn't call next. Like, even if you came to the party, you said, y'all got next. They'd be like, no, you don't. I'm like, what do you mean? It's a free park, man. Everybody else got next. So, yeah, my friends, because I was kind of small, but it was this other small dude, B, who was nice. He was real good at sports. It's just some people are natural. But I didn't catch on until late. Anyway, yeah, so that kind of drove me to start to want to be with the other crowd, because the other crowd would accept you back in the days no matter what you was, because they were stealing shit, and they felt that people was not looking at them as they was intelligent kids. So they was kind of rebellious, So I guess they was hustling. So they was hustling and they doing stuff, and they was like, and they was real good fighters. So I wasn't that great a fighter, but I hung out with these dudes. Yeah, right. I hung out with these guys, man. My friends from Pink House, like, and my school. And then I started hanging out, and I started boosting and stealing and smoking. Yo, then I became accepted. Like, that's crazy, right, y'all? Early 70s, late 70s, it was about fights. Wasn't no guns. You couldn't run home. OGs wasn't having that shit. You run home and get a gun? Nah, hell no. But that was defining who I was going to be, man. All those no's and all those disrespects at the ball court. But then when I started hustling, stealing shit, people was like, oh, yeah, that's Gordy. We getting money tonight. we gonna go with Gordy, yeah. I had a couple of hiccups, dudes tried to run up on me, tried to rob me, but the robberies wasn't even that bad back then. Even though this dude named Powerful God, whose name was Billy, whose name was Jacques when 5% first came out, and they was giving free lunches out when it was good dudes. I kind of had these older guys. They was digging me, even though I was stealing shit, but I just had my own money. At first it was kind of rough because I was looking kind of bad because it was all about the ball players. Like, if you was nice and ball, you get recognized in the hood. But if you was hustling hard, you made money, you also got recognized. So, it was all about, I don't know if it was like, I just wanted to be down. I just wanted to be down when I hear people say my name. So, but I found out being just a dude, just a little, just good sometimes. I didn't have to knock a dude out, even though it would have been nice, but, to get some rep. But I didn't get that type of rep. I got the rep for having my own stuff and always fighting and losing. I got a bigger reputation for losing the fight. And the funny thing about me, I never wanted to go home and kill a dude who beat me, And then you live home for about a week, but you put on some Easter come around, you buy the beer, you know what I'm saying? You be at the bar while you're 12 years old. I know it's kind of hard to believe, but these stories these are true tales from the hood. So listen, like at 15, I was in the strip clubs. I mean, at 10, I started smoking cigarettes. That shit is crazy. I know. So we just gonna get into. I can't keep none of this from you because the audience gotta hear this. You gotta know that. You could be this small person in this one area, but there's a world out there. You know what I'm saying? That when you grow up, you're gonna have to deal with. You're not gonna always be in these four walls. So you gotta get out there now, so that you can better understand it. You can make a lot of mistakes while you're young. I'm not promoting you making mistakes or robbing or stealing, but you gotta try what's in your head, like if you always have the dream of selling. Anyway, just know that. No, you do. You do. It's true. Just know that know that your choices, like if you're gonna hustle, you're going to jail or die. That's the end result of hustling. But if you're gonna do anything good, the end result of that is gonna be good. Understand that. Good produces good, bad produces bad. I mean, I was in a bad situation, but I started doing good things. So when I got out, I wanted to change the way kids thought. I don't know if my kids or my godkids remember that after church. I know we just played games, really, and I know they really didn't understand what was going on, and neither did I at the time. But I brought them across the street and tried to teach them what their mind was capable of. Like, you are in control of your mind. Like, even if you start thinking crazy, like it's a boogeyman over there, you could tell your mind, no, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Or you could be crazy and be like, that's a boogeyman over there, I need help. You could get it anyway. I just try to make it like your choices are your choices. You make the best out of any situation. Like we was on a train. I used to take kids up from different projects and take them into the city. So if we left the city at 6, it would take us. So last kid would probably get dropped off at 12 midnight, and we'll school them off. But the parents was like, "Yeah, go ahead, take them." Anyway, so I just wanted them to see something. Yeah, and last night and today in the birthday. So when I was India actually pulled me to the side. India, Nadia, whoever, all of them had a story to tell that they remember. So parents, so maybe I'm reaching adults. Maybe I'm speaking to a lot of new coming adults with their kids. Anyway.
No, I love it. Well, thank you for, sharing that. And sharing basically how kids can get distracted. So you just follow what you knew, and that might be what people do today. So thank you for sharing that. So the next segment is Who's on the Line, where, once in a while we'll have, somebody, from our lives come in and join the call. So today we have Rhonda Ron, who called my dad and, was wishing him a happy birthday. And so, we want to play her section real quick. So here is Rhonda Ron.
We got a special guest. She don't even know she's a guest yet. She's coming up. So Rhonda Ron. So and I saw the whole crew last night, Mia. So we're just gonna jump into this one, y'all. So this is kind of impromptu, but we're gonna switch around the end, and we're gonna see. Now we might get. We don't know what she's gonna say, but anyway, hold on, Mia.
God, that's what we're gonna do. So that's
Rhonda,
what you had to do.
Yeah.
Rhonda,
Sorry, I'm a day late.
Listen. So y'all.
Sorry. Happy belated birthday.
So
How's
this is real.
60?
Yo, Mia. Oh, hold on.
Hi, Mia. I said, how old are you, 60? You got to be 60. If I'm 41, you got to be 60.
So, Rhonda, listen to this, though. Rhonda, listen. We doing a podcast right now, right? So me and Mia was in the middle of the podcast, and you called. We was talking about my goddaughters. So, and you called, so you're on it now. So we just said later, but we don't know what Rhonda going to say. I hope everything is all right.
Wow.
Anyway,
hi, everybody, if y'all listening to me. But, yeah, I'm sorry I forgot all about your birthday yesterday. I'm nervous.
Rhonda, you ain't never got to worry about forgetting but girl, I love y'all. Y'all my motherfucking girl. You kidding me?
I'm mad I couldn't make it last night. I didn't have a babysitter. I really wish I would have made it to see you.
So listen. So we was talking about, what was we, when I got out, all of y'all, and I was hanging out with the kids, man. And now, y'all are grown, got jobs, got kids, and I ran into Tiffany, India, Nani. Remember Nani Shocked the World, Rhonda?
Uh-huh.
Yo, I ran into.
I remember we went to Uwe house, and she was like, Rhonda, they rich or something? Why did I go host it? I was just talking about that.
Yo, Rhonda, but I ran into all of them. They all grown. Yo, it was so fly, man. It was so, it was crazy. But, so, and now you called.
But they all ain't growner than me because I was the oldest one.
You was the oldest. You were sitting up. Remember, you sitting on the side. Rhonda, you definitely are everyone's aunt, if anything. Yeah, because they were kids, and Rhonda was grown.
Yep, I was always grown. I was grown even when I was a baby.
Yo, but
I'm 41 now, so I'm old. So I know if I'm 41 for real. Tell the truth, Gordy. How old are you now? 59.
Hey, Rhonda, but remember we went from ashy to classy. We was on them trains, and then that Lexus Jeep pulled up.
What? We was about that business, but we didn't care that we was ashy.
We didn't care. I know, but what I'm saying is that shit was a fly. Cause we used to be walking, pointing at cars. Oh, that's my car. That's my car.
That's my car.
We didn't have
and
shit.
Then we got that truck. And
it was over. Rhonda, you don't know if you remember. You almost killed us all.
No, that was not.
You remember? Which one was? I remember I let everybody drive at like 7.
That wasn't me. I drove first in the parking lot. In that
parking lot.
I did a very good job. That was Tiffany that almost killed everybody.
Backed up and stepped on the reverse. I was like, oh!
Tiffany almost killed everybody, not me.
That shit would have been on the. I had kids.
How about when Jamiki yelled out the window to that strange lady? Remember that?
Yeah.
Church was mandatory every Sunday, and then after church, we would go to Kingston and True Pizza Parlor, go in there, talk about church, have our pizza.
Wow.
And then after that, find something to do, even if you just took us to the park in Brownsville to go play for a little while. We went to go do that, and we never got. I don't care that it was Sunday. We always got home after 10 o'clock at night.
After 10 o'clock.
You didn't care that we had school the next day either.
Everybody's moms was okay. They going with Gordy. All right, bye. See y'all later. Come back whenever.
Exactly, because they knew we. How about when we first got classy and you took all of us to Great Adventures?
Yeah,
remember that? When all of us went to Reddit.
Oh, man, we got to post a picture. Anybody got the picture? Because all of us got one, and all of us lost that damn picture.
When we dressed up as gangsters. And Jimmy kept saying, I need the gun. I got to hold the gun.
I want the gun. I got a gun. I need a gun.
I got to hold the gun.
Oh, y'all remember what he told Yosemite Sam? Get out my house.
Yep.
Yo, Jimmy was too tough, man. Wow.
Yo, I forgot about that when he was like, get out my house.
Get out my house. To the damn.
Ooh, baby, we had fun. What I wouldn't give to go back to being young like that again.
Young again? What I wouldn't give to have some money. Have a couple.
Gordy, I heard you doing stand-up comedy.
Oh, yeah, I am, yeah.
Where at?
Well, you can come. I'm going to give everybody, all y'all the ads, because I saw India and them last night. I told them all come to the Inkwell on the 30th of March.
Okay, well, I'm in there.
Yeah, the Inkwell on the 30th of March, man. It's this dude, Mike Troy, he's giving the shows, but he gives me 7 minutes, Let me practice my skills.
Oh, okay. Well, make sure you send me that information so that I could come to the show and show you some support.
All right, we got Rhonda on the phone. She's our
Rhonda
from Pink Houses, baby. yo, she's one of our A-list
legendary goddaughters.
Legendary goddaughters, the oldest goddaughter in the crew.
Thank you, Rhonda Ron, for coming on. Man, we thoroughly enjoyed having you. And yeah, we are following being led to do this podcast. So, you know what I mean? We're taking it step by step, bringing y'all along with us on this journey. And, we love our family. We love our friends.
And that is a wrap. So yes, we recorded some episodes before, some stories before. So we have a bunch of stories in the vault, and I will continue to share them. It is my prayer that my dad will be back next week. So, we look forward to coming back at you with fresh stories, man. I must say, episode 7 was probably my favorite so far. And, for this to happen after episode 7, that was crazy. So I know that episode 9 is going to be phenomenal. We are still planning on having our live podcast on the 19th. Yes, my dad is in recovery. He's going to be taking it easy. But, we plan to still meet you there. And if anything changes at all, we will let you know. If we have to do it at a later date, we'll let you know. But we're still going to have it because we are committed. We're committed to God and what he tells us to do. And so we know that he led us to do this. And we thank you for all the feedback that we're getting. We thank you for everybody that has shared this with a friend. We thank you for everybody that has left a review. Keep on leaving those reviews on iTunes. Keep downloading, man. We appreciate it. And we look forward to speaking to you all again next week. So continue the conversation on Twitter, Project Parables, on Instagram, at Parables from the Projects. You can follow me at Mia_Hall19 or my dad at Gorgeous Gordy 9. Man, this is Mia reporting to you live from our annual 50 Summers trip. But, we got to keep the podcast going, keep the podcast growing. I got to give a shout out to our guy who is providing us with the soundtrack for this episode. Darius Coleman. Awesome young man who's out in California doing his thing. So, we bringing y'all the latest and greatest new music. So check out his music, of course, on SoundCloud or, Spotify. You know what I mean? Check him out. And also shout out to Reese, shout out to Charisma for, tagging us on the Shade Room podcast that you wish more people knew about. And so, man, thank you so much for spreading the word to everybody that's spreading the word any way that you are. We appreciate you. We love you. We thank you. Man, we're so grateful for you. So grateful for you. And I look forward to having my dad back, on the podcast next week. So we'll holla later.
Turn up with no hesitation. Baby, that dress is amazing. Giving me so much to take time. All over my body, sensation. The way that you do what you do. You bend and you break every rule. I try, but I can't keep my cool.